to a very special Christmas episode.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Of Stunning and Brave. We're doing things a little bit different this episode.
Yeah, that's the plan.
We're just going to kind of wing it. We're kind of doing away with all the bells and whistles.
No formalities.
No formality.
No.
Just doing a super lazy edition.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's just kind of the vibe.
Yeah.
Mood AF, as the kids say. So
yeah. Well, it's been about 4 months since we've done a show, if I can recall correctly.
Has it been 4 months? Yeah, when did we do the one with
it was August.
Daniel? That was August?
Mid-August, yeah.
That kicked off season 3.
Yeah, so thanks to Daniel, our podcast making came to a screeching halt. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah. He said something about that. He feels bad about that. So.
I'm totally kidding.
I'm not.
Turns out he's not. He's pissed.
Screw you, Daniel. You ruined everything.
Turns out life happens. Yeah. So here we are, taking a moment from life to pause and reflect.
Pause and reflect on this special time of year.
Mm-hmm.
We've got our Christmas mugs.
Yes, we do. Cheers.
So yours has freshly made tea.
Freshly made tea. Thank you very much.
Mine has tea that's, I think, been sitting on my little heating pad thing.
All day?
I'm going to say since 4.
Okay. A decent stretch.
A decent stretch. 4.
Okay.
Was probably when I left that there. So.
And still as delicious as ever.
But it's like got eggnog in it. So you know.
See, that's
you can't waste eggnog. Like if you got eggnog.
No, you're gonna finish it. Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's the next day and it was left out.
Doesn't matter if it's lying on the street.
You're gonna power through.
Lap that stuff up. Spill some in the toilet. Drink that sucker up.
What are we looking at?
Might be
here?
A year old.
You said you were going to explain why this was on the table.
So you asked about this. So Lego is one of those. My kids are getting older. They're both in the double digits. Are yours in the double digits?
Oh yeah.
Got a 13 and 10-year-old, and the Christmas gift buying thing is not what it used to be. You used to just be able to walk into a Target and just buy anything you see on the shelf, and they'd love it.
And if you took them, they'd select 50 different things. And
right.
It's very easy.
But now I've got like my 13-year-old is kind of like very like specific what he wants, and it's all either like expensive electronic stuff for his PC, or it's very like niche, like indie game.
Hot
posters
Topic,
and plushes, and actually, Hot Topic might do the trick.
Okay.
But so there's like I'm trying to hold on
just to that sliver of
childhood. So we do.
I can relate.
We do like the Lego Advent calendars that they do.
Very cool.
And we have this tradition I started a couple years ago, where we get, because Lego will come out with these new Christmas sets. And so I'll buy one, and then each of us will kind of chip away at it, kind of like you do with a puzzle, like over Christmas. Do you do that?
We do. Yeah, my daughter and I are puzzle enthusiasts, so we
that's great.
We do that. A little cheaper than Legos, just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Would you pay like $5 for the $5
for a 1,000-piecer? So that's.
With is it the one with like the oversaturated sunset with dolphins?
Dude, you
splashing.
Well, it's not far. Like she's really into the Thomas Kincaid Disney portraits.
Oh, okay.
So those are actually kind of cool. Like those are. I'm not a big Kincaid fan, but the work he did with the Disney art posters is actually
pretty good. How can he not be a Kincaid fan? He's the painter of light.
I never asked my wife if I could share this story on the podcast, but
that is my favorite kind of story. Let's hear it.
Here we go. So, sorry, Meg. When we were first dating, she got to work at like how do you put it? Like kind of like a store that sold like, cottage-esque tchotchke, different paintings, things like that. Yeah. And their big seller was like Thomas Kincaid paintings. Like I think they were framed and they were just flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be funny because she was like working. I think she was like the last one working for the evening and closing up. I call her on the phone. I don't call her. I call the store.
Right.
Because I know she'd be the only one. Thank you for. I forget even what the place was called, but she's like, "Thanks for calling."
Hallmark store.
This is no. It was kind of like that, but it was not the brand. So she's like, "Thank you for calling such and such. This is Megan," and I'm just like, Thomas Kincaid can suck my butt." So
you went really creative there. I love it.
She hangs up right away. And then
oh no,
she calls me in a panic because she thinks somebody is prank calling her at the store, knows what they are selling. I think like
she thought it was like some creepy
she
stalker.
thought some creepy guy, basically.
Well, she was right.
Well, that is true. There was but anyway, when I told her it was me, the joke didn't land so well. Understandably so. I'm pretty sure, too, like a few months before that, we had actually watched the movie Scream. So, with all that mentality going on, it just didn't go well. Remarkably.
Oh, my gosh.
But I don't see what I don't see what the big deal was. It's not like I was like, Thomas Kincaid sucks and I'm gonna come over there and mess you up.
Right.
I just said that Thomas Kincaid could suck my butt. Very harmless, very, very juvenile, very the 17-year-old that I was.
Right.
And but I learned my lesson. Yeah. I quit the prank calling the locations where she worked. Because that didn't go over well. So, anyway.
How did it not go over well? I don't understand.
Dude, it was gold. My 17-year-old brain thought, this is gold. It's going to make her...
She's going to
I am
love
amazed
this.
She didn't just bust up the moment that I delivered the line over the phone in a creepy, low register. Why didn't she laugh at that? I've made better choices in my life.
Well, see, but that's great, though, that you were able to get that kind of thing out of the way before you got married.
It let her know exactly.
Like, when you get married, it's like, you know what you're getting into.
It let her know exactly the type of lowbrow humor she was going to get for the rest of her life.
That's what you need.
And that was just kind of a wake-up call for her. She still went through it. with it. So, love you, babe.
Amazing. That is amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean... Here's the thing, though.
So back to puzzles. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I was going to say, with Thomas Kincaid, I remember liking Thomas Kincaid and thinking, like, he can paint light. How does he get light?
Painter of light. When you have that slogan tagged on, people love you.
Yeah, it's good marketing. Good. He marketed
Painter
very specifically to Christians.
Upper middle class
Christians
who want to segment. That's right.
No, I mean, honestly, from a business perspective, Thomas Kincaid, I don't know if it was him or his marketer or whatever, was pretty smart. Like you got the branding, painter of light. Automatically, you think like, okay, a Renaissance man, like amazing, and you're like, he's good. And then you go into like releasing the paintings where there's like dabs of paint on them, to make it feel like it's a real painting.
Right, like you were just kind of touch and go with that. Yeah. It wasn't super well hashed out, but here it is.
The prints with a little something on it makes you feel like, I've got it's not an original, but it could be. If you squint and if you like kind of put your hands on it and you feel the texture, it might be an original.
I don't know anyone that has owned an authentic Thomas Kincaid. Like, it's always been a poster. Well, that's like owning an authentic
Rembrandt. Come on.
I mean, no offense to Thomas Kincaid and his family estate, but his drawing, I view his art as almost like those one-word motivational type posters.
Yeah.
Where everybody, like every office has one, somebody is like, oh, this is great, puts it up there, and which is sad because he's so much more talented than just whatever photograph they use for one of those one-word motivational posters, like inspire
You know
or
what?
brave.
I think while he's wiping his ass with $1,000 bills,
Well,
like you can say whatever you want. He's not.
He
gonna
hasn't
care.
been doing that for quite some time
That's true.
because he's no longer with us. But
He's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
but-
Well,
but
his family.
his family,
His
dude,
family is wiping
they
his
are-
ass
yeah.
with their
They are,
$1,000
they are
bills.
jumping into a pool of $100 bills, no water.
No,
just-
actually, I think there was some.
they
Wasn't
are
there some big drama because like he got divorced or something?
When is
before
there
he died?
not drama with some deceased artist or something estate?
Yeah, millionaire.
I mean,
yeah.
just choose your person. Thomas Kincaid, Stan Lee, Elvis, like anybody.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the family is just ripping each other to pieces.
So I have a friend, and he has a Thomas Kincaid day calendar,
God.
and it just has the date, not like the day of the week.
Wait, you
So
mean
it's
like a 365-day tear off sort of thing?
not tear off?
Just
No.
Wow.
I wish it was a tear off, and here's why. Let me tell you why. So it doesn't. It's not specific to any particular year because it's just the date of the
Right.
month. It's not the day of the week or anything
Right.
like that. So you can keep using it year after year after year.
Okay.
And this friend takes a picture of it every day and posts it to Instagram. The same day calendar, day after day after day, year after year. He's been doing it, I swear, for like 5 years.
There goes our light.
There goes our light.
There goes
Come on,
our
where's
light.
our lighting crew?
It's just I'm in the dark. It's
Who
okay.
are we paying?
We can keep doing it.
Who
so.
are we
Oh, there
paying
we
for
go.
this?
See.
I just don't get it.
So he's taking advantage. Now, is he doing it as a practical joke? Like, is he doing it like
No.
does he know the humor of it, basically, or the irony of it? or
No,
the-
no.
Okay.
No.
He's
No.
doing it as a legitimate, like, here we are again. It's the fourth year in a
Yeah.
row of the same
Yeah.
picture. Okay.
Yeah. It's
See, at
just
least
one of those things where I'm just like,
I want to be that annoying person at work that if it was a tear off calendar,
yeah.
I would tear the portrait off and just pin it, and I would have 365 days just covering
Yeah.
my cubicle walls just to be that guy.
Yeah.
Just to really annoy. I'd probably take him down because I'd get so irritated by it. But
Yeah. So it's each day it has like a painting and it has like a Bible verse.
okay, all right. So it's a little.
So it's, it's not just the
he's
paintings.
establishing a routine,
He's
even
got
though
the Bible
everybody's
verse.
experienced the same routine for.
Pretty sure there's
multiple-
copyright violations when you're literally duplicating the entire.
Right. You're not just
content.
taking like a little snap of one page. You're
Right.
you're putting it all out.
You're not
there.
just like, oh, today's Thomas Kincaid painting really spoke to me. You're doing every single day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
How long until the lawyers come knocking on the door?
I know. It's just,
Sir, you are giving away this property for free.
I just don't feel like that's how you get girls. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I would think not. I didn't
don't
even know that was even an option for this poor guy.
I'm
All right.
I want to,
Maybe he's trying to appeal to the more sensitive, sophisticated side of,
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
female demographic.
Yeah. But I think
Or
the thing with
maybe
Thomas,
it's just failing horribly.
the thing with Thomas Kincaid is he's an artist, and I feel like that is going away because I don't know about you, but have you seen this AI art stuff that's happening?
I've seen some of the examples you posted. It's fantastic. It's so concerning. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like caricature with a little bit of like Salvador Dali thrown in
Yeah.
there with like some warped hand that's
Yeah.
like poking you in the cheek, and it's
Yeah. So I did this. There's this app, and everybody's been doing it. So I'm like, oh, well, there's a bandwagon. I'll jump on it. And it's this app where it's like you feed it a bunch of photos, and then the Chinese people.
I was going to say they have all their information.
They have all
anyway.
the information they need on you.
Might as well have them provide you something for it, like some art or something. Yeah.
And then they have this AI engine that generates a bunch of portraits of you.
What could go wrong?
And like, there's some cool, like, there's sci-fi ones, and this guy. They can't get my eyes right. They think I have two very different eyes, and like,
were there different eyes on the pictures?
Pretty consistently on a lot of them. Where like one eye is like my regular blue eye, and the other is like some weird green swirl.
Well, look, I've been meaning to tell you this, seeing as how you've done like modeling and stuff like that. I don't know if you know this, like half of your face is really handsome. The other half is like darn near Quasimodo. So I don't. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you, but just no symmetry whatsoever. And that's going to be your crutch.
And that explains why when I do those photo shoots, the photographer's always like, "Hey, what's that over there on your left side, not your right?"
Always on your left. Always on your left.
Makes so much sense.
So many profile shots.
But it's kind of fun, like, because some of them do turn out pretty cool, and it is pretty impressive that like AI can like fake it enough to like, hey, that's like some of it was really good.
It's kind of upsetting how that the technology has gotten.
If I was a full-time artist, I'd be genuinely concerned.
Well, yeah.
Until I see the finger dicks.
That was going to be my next question, as far as why does this AI program assume that you want these long extended finger penises like just up around your shoulder and your face? I don't get that.
A couple of the photos just randomly had some like hand coming on,
like, two fingers, always two fingers,
and like invading my face space.
Yeah, it was like danger. Like it was just like it was.
It wasn't like a hand way over here. No, it's like a finger, and they can't get the finger right. They're very phallical. Phallus.
They really are. They look very suspect. It's
like,
not. Yeah.
It looks like fingers made of penises.
Yeah.
And
somehow
which is weird because like I see, you upload like 20 selfies,
right,
and only like half of them were nudes. So I don't know.
Thank you for not posting those on the Stunning and Brave page.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that. Well, that explains a few things.
Yeah.
But even then, I would still ask, based on those nude photos that you uploaded, why was there junk by and around your face based on those nude photos?
Hey, that's not an easy feat to accomplish, all right? You just take some real flexibility.
Real dexterity.
Real dexterity.
Yeah. That's okay. Now, the two pictures that you posted on the Stunning and Brave thing,
I actually had like a lot of good pictures.
Okay, I was going to ask you. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that they put finger penises in every shot, because that would be so upsetting if it was me. Like,
if they had, I would have posted all those.
You're like 27 different shots with 27 different finger penises all pointed in and around my.
Well, because like my brother and like other people on Instagram and stuff, they're all using the app and they're like posting like their favorites from it, and I'm like, I could do that.
You could,
but that just feels, I don't know, like, I don't know. It feels weird. It feels vain. I don't know. I'm self-conscious about posting stuff like that. I'm like, that feels, I don't know why. So I'm like, I know. Time to bring out the finger dicks.
There it is.
So
there it is.
So there you go. There's a new term.
What portraits can I use to bring everyone together with a sense of holiday cheer? They're really, they're really. And one's an astronaut, so it's like even more just like, why astronaut? Was any part of your pictures?
Well, no. So they do like So you
do they like give you like a questionnaire or something?
No. They do like 5 different themes. So there's there's a sci-fi theme. There's like an anime or comic book style theme. There's a superhero theme. There's a cosmic theme. There's a bunch of different themes, and then they give you like a bunch of photos for each of those themes. Okay. And one of them apparently is finger dicks.
Finger dicks. That was that one guy. He knew he was getting laid off at the end of the project, he's just like, you know what? He was like the Little Mermaid VHS cover. He's just he's gonna write that bit of programming in, and the moment it goes live, it goes active, and sure enough, everybody, about 1/5 of your photos are gonna have finger dicks all over them.
That's funny. I actually follow an animator from Disney. He did. Mushu and
cool.
Disney princesses and all that kind of stuff.
Nice and very cool.
Like for the actual movies and stuff. And worked on Lion King, worked on Ariel, and he swears the Atlantean penis thing is just an urban myth. It's not real.
I thought the guy literally confessed to it, because he was proud of it. That wasn't no.
That's the urban legend. The urban legend is that he was
he got he was gonna get laid off or something like that.
He drew a bunch of dicks.
He took his vengeance on the Atlantis castle. Is it Atlantis? Is that what their kingdom was called?
Yeah, I don't know. Atlantica, maybe.
Under the
I think it's Atlantica, something like that.
King Triton's Tower of.
They don't want all those Atlantean lawyers.
King Triton's Tower of Penises.
Yeah. Apparently it's
completely made up.
Yeah, it's just completely the scene in The Lion King where he he rests on that bluff, and then a bunch of debris floats in the wind, and everybody thinks it spells out sex.
Right.
But it actually
did he debunk that too?
Yeah. Do you know what the story
is? It says VFX or something or
SFX.
SFX. Okay.
Which is very close to SEX.
True.
But it was done by the SFX animation department.
Gotcha.
And so there's their way of doing a little nod.
Very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
wow.
And then everybody's like, that says sex.
That says this is our new thing to be offended by.
It kind of does, but it wasn't the goal.
Okay.
It wasn't the goal.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Legos, as I was saying.
Hey, back to the Advent Legos.
Yeah. So, you do a $5 Thomas Kincaid puzzle for Christmas.
I do.
And I spend a little bit more, and I add on to we're building a house by house, a Lego Christmas village. And it's kind of cool because we don't do the porcelain Christmas village, and it's kind of a fun little project for us to chip away on. So I got that. But here's the thing. On the Lego store during Christmas, if you spend a certain amount,
oh dear goodness,
they throw in a free Lego set.
Free.
Yeah.
Yeah, a minifigure.
So this was that. So this is on top of the Christmas Lego set.
This is on top of the hundreds you already dropped.
Exactly.
And they graciously threw that in.
And this is some elves playing in snow, I guess.
Yeah.
Ice skating or something. It looks cool. It came free. But not because I bought the Lego Christmas Village set.
What did you buy? You don't even want to share. What did you buy? Do you have it here in this room?
No, it hasn't arrived yet. It's on its way.
Oh, God.
There's a Lego set the last couple years that I have been lusting after.
Interesting choice of word.
Every time I see it, but it's on the pricier side. And
well, you just spill it. What did you get?
It's the Home Alone house.
Oh my gosh!
Have you seen that thing?
I haven't. No, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh,
dude! Yeah,
get your butt to the Lego store right freaking now.
They're paying you for this.
Check that sucker out. Check it out. It's insane.
Stunning and Brave, brought to you by Lego.
It's insane. This thing. It has the full McAllister mansion.
It's such a shell.
It has the Wet Bandits. It has a bunch of the different traps that he sets for them,
Okay.
and it has like the zip line to the treehouse,
Jeez.
and it's the whole freaking mansion, and nobody knows I ordered it. And basically, my plan is
Are you gonna surprise him?
I can go one
Christmas.
of two directions in this.
Okay.
One option is if we finish the current Lego sets and this one, and there's still time, then maybe I'll bring that one out as an early Christmas gift. Like, let's put this together.
Okay.
Otherwise, I guess I could save it till Christmas Day as like a big thing. Here's my birthday present for you from me. The other option is save it, don't touch it. It'll be worth $1,000.
It'll be worth
in like 3 years.
I assume it's like limited edition sort of thing. Like they don't.
Yeah, I mean it's Lego. You know.
You said you've been dreaming about
when
it.
When they stop
years,
releasing,
so.
well, it's been out for like 2, maybe 3 years.
All right. Yeah, that's. Yes, you're right. It will double in price
as soon as Lego discontinues
10 years.
It will double in price at least.
True.
Yeah. Lego has like people are always like, oh, invest in gold, invest in this.
Invest in plastic.
Freaking invest in Lego. Because nothing holds value on eBay like an unopened, discontinued Lego set.
Wow.
I'm tempted to go that direction.
You're not going to be able to do it. I know you. You're not going to be able to do it.
No.
You're going to text me a picture Christmas morning of just like, like with just everything.
I am tempted to buy another one just so that I can. I've thought about actually investing in Lego, dude. I've thought about it because I swear.
I know you have. We have this discussion like all the freaking time.
Holds value. You want to go in on?
This is my nest egg. Don't you understand?
Just like those Beanie Babies.
Fun.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's the police. They're flying around in their helicopter. They know you have a problem.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the Lego story.
Well,
that's how I'm gonna make this Christmas magical for me.
I will call you ridiculous until you invite me over, and then we're actually building Legos together, and then I won't have any bad things to say.
You want in on it. Seriously, you got to check it out.
I will.
It's everything you could ever want it to be. So,
and then with my luck, my kids will disassemble it, and it'll go in like the 10 crates of Legos that we have, and I will never be able to reassemble it again. It'll get lost in our like.
You know what drives me crazy is my kids don't disassemble anything.
They just leave it.
They
just leave it.
They just leave it. They just build their like Minecraft set or whatever.
Set it on the shelf.
Star Wars thing.
Forget about it.
And then it's like a model, and I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong. You're not playing with it right.
We're not gluing the pieces together.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a permanent. It doesn't have to be a permanent fixture.
Come on.
Did you see the box? There's like 4 other iterations of this thing that you can do. Come on.
You're supposed to destroy it, lose the pieces.
Yeah, you can have fun.
Go into the chaotic bin, and then you're supposed to pull out other crap and like actually build new things, and then like play with it.
Play with the toys.
Play with the toys. Act out adventures. Kids don't do that anymore.
Well, look, me being the OCD kid that I sadly was kind of more on their side of things.
Man.
Like I would assemble it, and I would almost feel wrong to try and like assemble something other than what the instructions had intended. That's how sad it was for me.
Well, I would always assemble it first.
Well, assemble it first, yeah.
But then entropy would set in at some point.
I'd
be playing with it.
I gotta pull this apart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kids these days.
You know what?
Right?
Yeah. As we sit below a giant Lego.
That's not on screen, but it's a freaking.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
You've got all the cool sets, and now you've got the Home Alone house.
Well, here's the thing.
Damn you.
Nobody can buy me anything for Christmas, you know?
You gotta buy it yourself.
Gotta treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Exactly.
That's right.
So
I'm all for it.
that's my take on it. Anyway.
I'm sold. Oh,
So,
my
what
goodness.
have you what have you been up to since we last got together? Anything? fun,
Nothing has
exciting?
happened over the past 4 months. No, just
This tea is gross, by the way.
the,
Just
the
saying.
tea is gross. Well, you made it, dude.
Turns out, like 4-hour tea is not.
Turns it's
the
not
best.
as great as you can have a sip of mine.
I'm good.
No, I just life, work and school and all the other fun stuff. Went on an anniversary trip,
Nice.
so that was nice.
Where'd you go?
We did
Disneyland.
the Disneyland.
Nice.
Saw our new niece, which we hadn't seen.
Oh,
Hadn't visited with her yet, so that was nice. But
exciting.
yeah, no, it was a good. It's I don't normally like on previous podcasts, like I'll have like some rant or something about Disney.
But I just caught you off guard, so you got.
I got no. It's not just that, but I mean, it's like you get to the point where you're just fine with the financial abuse that a trip like that brings.
Yeah.
You're just like, especially like at my age, and I'm kind of like, okay, you just go in knowing that you're just gonna get used and abused.
You don't even walk forward
You don't
into
even-
Disney anymore.
you don't-
You
you
just
don't.
back up.
You just kind of I
You
just was
kind of like
I was just
squat
bending
down
over
and
and
start
I was
walking
doing like
backwards.
a crab walk towards all the employees and just say, just do it, just do it. No, but it was no, you don't you don't. I don't know. It was. Oh, look at that! Your light
Stupid
timed out
light.
again.
I gotta figure this out
Speaking
better.
of light, there we go.
Yeah.
See, there we go. We're
There
back
it
in
is, there it
business.
is.
We're back in business. So, but man, like there were so many shutdowns. There was so many breakdowns.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
it's one thing like if you're going through like a drive-through or something and you're like, man, those fast food workers, they're working their butts off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and give them the benefit of the doubt. It's like, no, the fast food place is still charging you $5 for a burger.
Yeah.
When you go to Disneyland,
Right.
and you've just had to drop a couple hundred just to walk through the door,
Right.
you're like, it might be time, guys, to invest in some extra engineers, some extra. Like it was getting to the point where we were just we're using that new app that they had,
Yeah.
and just so that you could check on status, and like all the time, like it was just like down, 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 down. We'd already
Oh.
dropped extra money for that lightning lamp
Oh,
sort of thing,
no.
And so it's kind of like, why? I can't believe they're getting away with just this level of neglect, like in the park. Like it's kind of
Right.
for what they're charging now.
Yeah.
It was.
But they can.
They
'Cause
can.
You still
And
win.
here I am, and I'm asking this
Yep.
question while I'm in the park, having
Yeah.
just dropped hundreds of dollars.
You're just like, why am I
Yeah.
continuing?
Yeah. Why? The
How are
nerve-
you getting
the
away
nerve
with
of
this?
those people as
Yeah.
I'm just fanning money at the employees in the gift shops.
You're just like, I don't understand.
I just don't get it. And this belt is troublesome. Yeah. So it's yeah. So there wasn't any like, I don't think there was any like major story sort of thing. But my wife was curious though, because she played a video of Disneyland. It was on TikTok or something. And I think it was taken the day that we were at the park. Like it was one of the days we were at the park.
Wow.
And have you ever heard like Johnny Depp has actually dressed up like Jack Sparrow.
Oh.
And like
is that
he's
a
gone
thing?
on like he's like actually he was on the ride of Pirates of the Caribbean. Not like this time, but he's done this before, where he's acted like an animatronic.
Oh,
Dressed up
really?
like, you haven't seen that video?
No.
Oh man, he dressed up like Jack Sparrow. They just put him on a random part of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and he was acting like this, and then he would just totally break, and then he would just start addressing the boat.
No
And
way.
everybody's just losing their flipping minds. 'Cause it's like, yes, they actually have Jack
I
Sparrow
haven't heard
talking
that.
about.
That's awesome.
So she posted a TikTok though of there's a guy that comes out, and I mean this guy was, I swear it was Johnny Depp. Like it was
What?
it was just so, he was in character and the way he was talking and the mannerisms and stuff like that. Either that or they got the best character actor I've ever seen to do this thing. Yeah. And so she was freaking out because all women, she has a crush on Johnny Depp. Right. And she's like, we were there, like thinking like, oh my gosh, was Johnny Depp there at the same time? And I was trying to put two and two together, and I was like, you know what, babe? I don't think it was him, even though he's done this before, even though there are tales of him doing this before in the park. If you see him at that Amber Heard trial, man, he's not on good terms with Disney. He is not. Well, not only is he not on good terms with Disney, but just physically right now. Oh yeah. He is not in any condition to be. His face was swollen. I mean, at the trial, his face was swollen and puffy, like he had just been on like 10 benders in a row. Right. And he just was not in fighting form to be Jack Sparrow. Yeah. I'm like, there is no way that guy that we see in the TikTok is Johnny Depp. He would have been like, it was just there. Yeah, you just can't. So anyway, but the thought, just the thought. That's how great I feel about myself. Just the thought of Johnny Depp in the park makes my wife more excited than anything. So just it's like, I was there too.
Have you tried doing some role play, dressing up as Johnny Depp or something? Just wear some weird like scarves and like necklaces.
I can't find a costume big enough. But it's some scarves slightly askew, lots of different rings and some fake tats. Yeah. And
you should. I'm just saying you should
dirty dreads and and a handkerchief, a dirty handkerchief tied around my head. Yeah. How about it, baby?
Just saying.
Yeah, that's you're right. I know what
spice things up.
I know what her Christmas present's gonna be.
Just pop out of the box. Hello, darling.
She's gonna be like, or we can watch the movies. Why don't you go change into something?
Not that.
Okay. And let me keep my daydreaming.
You're like, okay, I was really hoping you'd kind of reciprocate with the Princess Leia bikini, but okay.
All right. We'll watch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right. As long as we watch Return of the Jedi after.
We'll check my nerd alert box. Wow. What about you? You've been all up to all sorts.
Well, I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. You
Disappointed?
You haven't said a thing about my luxurious beard I've been growing.
Well, I figured you would talk about that when the time was right.
Oh,
so I didn't
nice.
Want to.
Nice.
Want
to
steal that thunder.
I took No Shave November seriously.
Okay,
because I really care about men's prostates. One man in particular.
Your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours.
Yeah.
So, do you often do the beard challenge in November? Like, is this is this kind of like
this is the closest I've ever gotten to a beard?
Do you
realize
you've achieved it?
I've never been able to do a beard before.
You've achieved what? No,
not
had a beard before.
Not a real one, and I'm calling this a real one, even though it's patchy. But
it's a beard, like, though. You've had some success.
It's more beardish than I've ever been. I've never been able to fully beard.
See, I've never given my face enough of a time. To how long was that like for you,
dude? At this point it's a couple months. Because I think I stopped trimming it probably sometime in October. Yeah, and then I'm gonna give it a go.
I'm gonna do this.
The problem is, it has between the stubble phase and the beard phase, it has an awkward adolescent phase. That's the worst. It's
and that's the phase.
It grows super uneven. It's super patchy. It's just.
That's the phase that would be the hardest for me to get through because my beard would grow in super same way, kind of patchy. I've got kind of some blank spots on my neck here that probably wouldn't grow as. And so for a month, I would just look I would look disheveled until stuff finally kind of came in, and then
I'm pretty sure I still look disheveled, but
no, I think it's
it's
you can say that you actually have the appropriate coverage everywhere now.
Well, I feel extra validated because a couple years ago, I had like it wasn't a beard, but I was like I had some facial hair going, and I was having a conversation with my youngest, Connor, and like I mentioned, just I don't know what we were talking about, but I mentioned my beard, and he's like, "You don't have a beard, Dad."
What?
You don't have a beard. You're growing a beard.
Oh,
which was the most savage roast. Because I'm like, it's a beard.
Man, kids can be so brutally honest.
But then this time around, he validated.
Okay.
He was like, "Hey, Dad, you have a beard."
Yes, yes. There's no denying it, Father.
Boom.
You are looking good.
So that's really all I needed.
Okay, so how long are you gonna go? That's the question. Are we talking like a few years to become like ZZ Top, or are we?
I don't know. Maybe if I like long enough to like dye white, and then like.
Ooh. You want to be very distinguished with
try the
diet white.
Be Santa.
But not just white, just shock white.
Just like shock white.
Just
platinum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fluorescent white.
All right. So the big question though is how does the wifey?
She actually likes it.
Yeah.
She actually likes it. I think she's kind of one of those like, hey, the more of your face you cover, the better.
Are you sure you can't grow it like up here, like more around the
the whole face, werewolf kind of?
Yeah, we're looking for like a Cousin It sort of thing.
Okay.
No,
she likes. She likes it. She says it's.
And just think, if you ever decide to shave it off, you have the opportunity to just leave a wicked porn stash, like right.
That is the goal.
Just like right here. Yeah.
Maybe a biker stash. Have it go. Have it go down.
Yes. Please do that.
No, if I ever shave it, I'll definitely have to do something creative. And I'll have to leave it there for at least like a couple days.
At least, I think that's fair. No, because you could have so much fun. Like the sky's the limit. Like with what you leave on your face. Giant mutton chops, and then the biker stash. I think would be fantastic. And then you and I are gonna go get a drink and
at a gay bar.
And see how many guys hit on you. I think it will be double digits.
Yes.
So
Should I wear the assless chaps or not, though? Is that too much?
You don't want to.
I feel like that might be.
You don't want to come across as too desperate.
Is that too on the nose? I feel like that's on the nose.
That's too. That's too much on the fingertip.
Oh, okay.
So that's like. Is that our word for this podcast? Like that's just.
We have said that word.
So sad, like multiple times. This is a mature version of Pee Wee's Playhouse, and it's like,
man.
Finger dick. That's the word of the day.
Definitely more than I think any special Christmas episode.
Well, it's true. Yeah, that's what makes us unique. We bring the.
We found our niche.
We have to earn that explicit disclaimer on Apple somehow.
That's right. Every now and then we got to just like not be clean and actually.
So welcome to our Blue Christmas special. We're gonna play out with Elvis singing Blue Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I was going to say something.
You can edit this down. It's fine.
I'm never going to edit.
People get to watch.
Do not edit.
People get to watch your thumb. You're like, I don't put an ounce of effort into.
No, this is I went as low effort as possible.
You said you wanted to go full on.
No, I was just going to say, like, I know we have homeschoolers, who listen. So I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry.
Do you have homeschoolers? Do we have homeschoolers?
What surprises?
I'm so sorry, homeschoolers.
Yeah.
Just go watch the Charlie Brown Christmas special. Just watch that. Watch that film.
I'm sorry. We're just real,
We are real.
We're
keeping it real.
Here.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
How else am I supposed to describe fingers that look like penises. You tell me.
That's right.
You tell me what the better terminology
We
is.
could have gone even worse
Yeah.
with the terminology, but that was probably middle of the road.
Yeah.
And we did that for you.
You know?
You homeschoolers.
Yeah. Before you go pointing out the speck in our eye, take the gigantic phallus-shaped object out of your own eye.
Take the finger phallus out of your own eye.
Yeah.
Quit pointing. I don't know. I could go a long time with this.
For every finger dick you point at us, there's 3 others pointing right back at you.
Right back at you. And hopefully they're not as close to your face as they were to Cowan's.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, that's going to have to be the album art for this episode. It's just the invasive.
Gee, I wonder what the name for this podcast episode will be.
I can't.
No, you can't.
I thought about it. I can't name it that.
No.
I can't. I'll have to think of something else.
I'll think of something.
But no, speaking of listeners, I just I sometimes honestly forget that people actually listen to this show. And people do. I hardly ever check the stats. I haven't checked in a long time. Yeah. But it's a pretty decent amount. And the fact that anybody listens is just
remarkable.
Because this is therapy. That's all this.
That's all. Yeah. This is just us airing things.
I can either pay $150 to some schmuck.
Pretty pricey.
Or I can talk to this schmuck, and he doesn't charge me.
I don't charge you a darn thing.
And he has a psych degree.
Yeah.
So.
All I want is half a steak in your Lego nest egg, and that's. I think that's reasonable.
I think that's super reasonable. So
no, but anyway, but you said you've been getting messages from people that, and I had somebody mention it. He asked me, when are you guys gonna do another episode? And it's oh, you got wow,
people actually care.
People actually want to hear from us. This is insanity.
What the heck? They probably don't after Finger Dicks episode.
No,
but,
no, and we're sorry we ruined your Christmas time. We apologize for that. Nobody wants to think of that when they're,
Oh man.
So
I blame
Cowan. It was his AI art that caused this whole thing in the first place.
That's true.
You hadn't uploaded your OnlyFans to
the
program.
I think we gotta just.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
I'm just gonna warn you. I have not tuned this guitar.
Oh, give me a break. This is the guy that plays a song on Instagram every other day.
And I'm not going to tune this guitar.
Okay.
And we're just gonna improvise a little.
I'm excited, man.
Closing Christmas song. How's that sound?
Fantastic.
Oh, that's bad.
See, I don't even. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm not. Just play. All the people that don't know it, like myself.
There we go.
It's
Christmas time.
Oh, you want me to reciprocate? I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know this. All right.
I don't know. We're just figuring this out.
Okay, no, that's fine.
This is improv.
That's fine. That's fine. I thought you had something all lined up, but if you want me to contribute,
no, I got nothing.
All right, you got nothing. All right, start.
None of this was
start
planned.
with the same verse.
Right.
Start with the same verse.
It's Christmas time.
And Merry Christmas to you.
We're gonna sing
and point finger dicks at you. Is that no? All right,
sure. We talked about Lego and how they get all our money.
We talk about trips to Disneyland, spending stuff that ain't funny.
I'm growing a beard, make things that makes me look weird. That's alright on this Christmas night. Ooh.
That hit well. That hit well. Thank you for giving us a listen.
We're sorry if it's something something you've been missing.
Ah! We'll try and do more next year.
Maybe we'll do it with a beer.
Ooh, most definitely.
And we'll try to stop saying finger dicks.
Limit it to this episode.
We'll have to think of a new term to make all the homeschoolers
Not squirm.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was gonna rhyme with.
Oh, yeah,
That's gonna.
Oh, bring it home. That's
Yeah.
fine. Bring it home.
Well, you threw it off now.
Oh, that's
I was gonna say make the homeschoolers moan, but I like.
What?
Like complain mode. Get your head out of the gutter.
No, see,
Okay.
no.
All right.
No. Mine was better.
We're drinking tea.
Why am I'm having trouble.
Yeah, I think we gotta
We're recording the show in Chris Cowan's work cave.
Otherwise known as my studio,
where we record, stun, and brave.
I don't know. Did you have any more?
No, I think
Okay.
that's fine.
I think that was beautiful. I
Yeah.
think that's good. That's good. Quit while you're ahead, and we're not.
We were
ahead,
never ahead,
so
but that's okay.
definitely quit.
Yeah, that's.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Here's to the next episode, whenever that occurs.
Yeah. Probably January, maybe.
Probably, yeah. Let's see. Fingers crossed.
This is old.
You keep going back to that well.
It's like the Disneyland of teas. It's like I know it's gonna hurt me, but it's there, and gotta keep doing it.
It's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll get you a fresh cup.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
All right, and take that thing's off so we can make out now.
Sure it's not live stream, right?
Yeah.